So first off, to make an educated opinion on whether you think Bitcoin will have a positive future or collapse and die miserably, you gotta have some general info and know what Bitcoin is and what it's about. So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, which means it's digital money and on the internet. So where did Bitcoin come from and how does it run? Bitcoin was created in 2009 by a group of administrators. The main administrator that's believed to have created it is Satoshi Nakamoto, although in 2010 he dropped out and completely denies that he ever created Bitcoin because he doesn't want the fame, but that is the main person that they believe that created it. Bitcoin is based off Fourth Script. What Fourth Script is it's written code, just instructions that allow Bitcoin transactions to go through and basically let the whole process run. Bitcoin runs off the laws of supply and demand, so in the market, when people are selling lots of Bitcoins, the price tends to drop since there's not a lot of demand for it and not a lot of people that want to invest for it. But when there's a lot of people buying it and there's high demand, the prices will skyrocket. How do people get Bitcoins? They need, first off, mining software, and then also computers strong enough to run the mining software. They also can have stronger graphics cards and ASICs cards to mine at quicker rates so they get more coins. And the mining software solves algorithms, blockchains that help complete other Bitcoin transactions when they're sold on the Bitcoin market. And also there's only 21 million Bitcoins out there and a majority of them have already been mined. So it's harder to get Bitcoins to mine now and it's more of a stock market game. So why is it a controversial topic on whether Bitcoin will survive or not? Well, first off, the very first minor flaw that Bitcoin encountered were hackers that would DDoS large mining pools of corporations. DDoSing is when they temporarily stall or shut down basically their internet and they can pause it and then alter with their web page and steal their Bitcoins from the mining pool. But that was quickly resolved with plenty of anti-DDoS software that Bitcoiners and miners can now use to protect themselves from the hackers. The next problem that Bitcoin was confronted with was the Silk Road. The Silk Road, for those who don't know about it, is the underground web and huge black market that runs throughout the world. The Silk Road was invented by Ross William Ulbricht in February of 2011, and the main currency transaction used for this underground web were Bitcoins because Bitcoins are anonymous transactions and allows for illegal things to be traded across the world anonymously so the FBI and other governments can't track them down and bust people for illegal drugs and weapons and stuff. But in May of 2013, the Silk Road finally got shut down headquartered in California by the US FBI. The prices did drop quite a bit because everyone who uses the Silk Road, which is a very big website, has to use Bitcoin to make their transactions. So all those investors basically wanted to sell their coins because they had no use for them anymore. The next issue that Bitcoin encountered was Baidu. Baidu is the Chinese internet company that basically monitors all the web pages and everything. And in December 6, 2013, Baidu suspended the use of Bitcoin, saying it was too risky since the prices were up to a whopping $1,100. And when they suspended the use, instantly the price of a Bitcoin dropped $500 due to lots of people wanting to sell their Bitcoins from the prices dropping. And then it still fell another $300 a few months after, dropping the prices down to around $300. Then the Silk Road 2.0 reopened November 6, 2013 by Operation Onimus, which were former admins from the original website. It was an updated version. Then, ironically, right when people questioned whether the Bitcoin market would ever bounce back and grow in price again when the prices were at a low of around $300, the Silk Road 2.0 actually got shut down again by the FBI agents headquartered in California. And the prices actually jumped about $130 initially in the first week. Now, when the original Silk Road got shut down, it lost lots of Silk Road investors who were also investing in Bitcoin, so the prices dropped. But this time, since now Bitcoin has grown in popularity and more people know about it, more people started to actually invest since the currency is no longer affiliated with the underground market and illegal transactions. Now, after all these major events that have occurred with Bitcoin, the main reason that myself and other Bitcoin investors such as Target, Subway, Overstock, Newegg, and Dish continue to believe that Bitcoin will keep growing and be accepted everywhere is because the economy, even through the major and minor recessions it has been through, has always seemed to stabilize itself due to it being run off the laws of supply and demand. Now, what do you think? What was I talking about? Where do they come from? Bitcoins, there's 21 million in total, and
It's okay.